then our first element is ether. And with ether, our working senses is attached, that is our mouth, speaking, talking. And which senses is attached with that element? That is our ear. So we are listening something, then we calculating that, or whatever our mind wants to listen, then we like to listen that. So if we like very fast music, because our mind already learned that, okay, I need fast music. If music little bit slow, it means flow of energy will be a bit slower. Then you won't like that. You need faster. If you like classical music, or if you like to listen someone's voice, because you like that, because your mind calculating, okay, I need such type of energy, such type of prana. So if you want to listen something in your life and you won't get that, if you are not getting that, then it means you are like a tree which is in desert. You want to have water, but you are not getting enough water. Same thing, you want to listen something and you are not getting that voice, you are not getting that sound. Then, because this sense is attached with our mouth, so maybe you start to talk too much. So those people who talk too much, it means for them it's very difficult to listen, because they are not getting enough prana. When they are not getting enough prana, then they can't distribute proper prana also. They just talk and talk and talk, because their mind is thinking too much and they are not receiving anything, and they have this problem like a tree. So if you want to be a practitioner, then you need to be a listener. If you are not a good listener, you can't be a good speaker. If you are not a good listener, you won't have patience. If you won't have patience, you will talk too much. The same thing, because I had said, it's not just a simple voice, that is energy, that is prana. So if you are listening whole day the bad words, if you are listening whole day about money, whole day about war, whole day about bad things, then you are receiving all this energy. When you will receive all these bad things, then you are collecting that in your mind. It's not now whatever you are listening, you are collecting in your mind, you are collecting in your consciousness. Same thing, you are already collected from your last lives. You have so many sanskaras, so many memories in your consciousness, in your chitta. That's also there. And whatever you are listening, which prana you are having, then you want to put it in action. You are listening something, then you want to reply or you want to talk. And whatever you are listening, you can talk only that. So if you are listening bad words, or you are listening good words, but your calculation is wrong. Someone wants to give you some money, someone wants to give you some sweet, someone wants to help you, but you think, no, he's a bad person. You already decide. So when he will say something, he will saying something just to help you, but you won't trust. Then you are calculating something wrong. And then you will react according to that. So our senses, if we can't hear good words, then we can't speak good words. It's also possible. You want to listen something and you are not getting what you want to have. It's also possible because of our mind calculation. Maybe he won't talk anything, but he start to eat too much. Or he start to walk too much. He always just walking, or he start to looking so many things. Like you want to talk something and no one is there to listen, but you want to talk, then there isn't anyone who can listen you. Then what you can do? Maybe you start to watch TV too much, or maybe you are start to buying things in market so much. It's like a substitute. Like you are not getting chocolate, you will get another sweets. The same thing, if you can't talk, then maybe you have a cat, maybe you have a dog, and you're talking with them whole day. So it's like an economy, it's like a balance. So what we receive, and we can't hold that. So practice or yoga, it's all about to increase your holding capacity. You are listening something, then you are calculating it properly, because if your chit is completely pure, if your mind is completely pure, then you will calculate properly, you will listen properly, and then you can hold it. If someone is talking too much, it means he is impatient, he can't hold anything. He will listen something or he will get something, just same time he want to say something, because he can't hold that. So yoga is about to receive pure, good prana. So you can't listen just someone talking rubbish. We listen about God, we listen about salvation, we listen about from our Gurujis, nice words. Okay, because we collecting that, we are collecting that energy. When we collect that and we don't have enough capacity, the next day we start to give lectures, because we can't hold that. Because teaching is like a chef, like a cook. So you are receiving raw vegetables. So a practitioner receiving raw prana, and then he has to cook. So if he don't have patience, he can't cook properly. Then he will just cook very finish quickly and then want to serve. But if you are really best cook, then you are receiving one word from someone, then you will manthan, you will just think about that over and over. And from that word, you will find the truth. So if someone talking with you and you can't go deeper, you can't cook properly that words, then you will just listen the words. Someone, he can have patience, he can calculate properly, then he won't just listen the words, he will find the meanings also. Even he will find what is behind that words, why someone saying that word. You can understand someone's feelings, because your heart is pure, you can go till that. If it's not like this, then you will listen some words and you won't understand someone's feelings, because you can't go that much deeper, you can't hold that words that much, you can't hold that energy that much. So it is about like we are getting water, and if our dam is not a strong one, then water will go anywhere. Water can comes out wherever you find a weak place. So if we are listening so many bad things and we don't have proper place, okay, you can't talk, you are holding your mouth whole day, but it will found another space to go out. So we called it like these are our mind problems. So if we are listening something and we can't talk, it can be we are eating too much, we are sleeping too much, whole day we are tired. Why we are whole day tired? Because whatever we want to do, we can't do because we have received such energy which we can't implant. If you are listening about war, okay, people are killing each other, so then you can't kill each other because you are listening and you can't control that prana, you can't control that energy. Then maybe you start to talk too much, or maybe you start to sleep too much, because it's another way to release your emotions. So whenever you listen something, listen carefully. If you want to control your tongue, if you want to control your words, it means you need to be a very good listener. If you can't control your ear, early morning you want to hear so many news, this and that, because you like to hear that. If you will listening so many such things, then you won't be able to control your mouth. You will say so many bad words to hurt others. You will just make so many discussions with other people's. Even you don't know what it is. Because you are not a good listener. So if you are not a good listener, you can't be a good speaker. If you want to control your mouth, you need to control your ear. Another thing, if you control your mouth, then you are able to control your ear. So if you are not talking too much, it means then you have control on your ear also. If someone wants to say something to you, you don't want to listen, then you won't listen because you have control on your ear. It means you have control on element, you have control on ether. Because this is related to our ether. And in our physical body, our mind, our brain, there we have so much space. So if someone have psychological problem related to that space, related to mind, it means he has all other problems too. He has problem with earth, he has problem with water, he has problem with fire, he has problem with air, because that is the first element. From there everything is going further. If we have problem in that place, if we have problem in that element, then further all elements, all senses will be corrupted. So make your tongue, make your mouth under your control, then you can control your ear.